In your marriage, are you often confused, out of sorts, off balance, wondering what the heck is going on, like in a fog? If that's true, you're married to a narc, almost certainly, and I'm going to help you in this video get unconfused and back on track in your life. That's today's topic, how the narc confuses you. The narc is a master of confusion, of chaos, of disruption, of keeping you off balance so you can't get away from him. He ties you to him. In this video, I cover 3 ways the narc confuses you. And then I'm going to tell you how to respond to each one of these ways. And the third way I'm going to cover, the final way, is going to surprise you. All right. On my website, davideclarkephd.com, that's Clarke with an E, you'll find all the resources you need to get healthy enough and strong enough to get rid of your narc. Get out of the codependent fog and get rid of this loser, abusive loser, mean as a snake abuser. Okay, here's how the narc confuses you. 1, 2, 3 ways, and I'll tell you how to respond to each one. 1, the narc asks oddball, weird questions out of nowhere. Narcs love to do this. They throw out these crazy questions. He'll say, are you having an affair? Based on nothing. There's no evidence of any kind. He'll say, do you really love me? Are you really a Christian? Do you find me attractive? Out of nowhere. Do you want to stay in this marriage? Do you want a divorce? If I died, would you remarry? Who would you remarry? And you may mention some of your friends. The guy's a nutball. Why do you stay in this marriage? He'll ask you. The narc wants to throw you off, put you on the defensive, force you to scramble as you try to answer these dumb questions. He may especially ask them when he feels like he's losing control of you, or you're being more assertive, or something good happened to you in your life. If you're doing well, he wants to get you off of that track and confused and wondering what's going on. Why is he asking me these questions? You see, then the focus is back on him. And you waste time and energy wondering. His message with these stupid questions is that there is something wrong with you, that you are the problem. And he is distracting you from his abusive behavior. Here's how I want you to respond. First, you can simply ignore him. He does that to you all the time. Ignore him. Act like you didn't hear it. Of course, he'll repeat it. Second, you can say, Mr. Strange Questions is at it again. Here you're mocking him, and also you don't answer the question. 3, ask him his question right back at him, right back in his ugly kisser. He asks, are you having an affair? You say right away, are you having an affair? He'll say, why don't you answer my question? To which you'll reply, why don't you answer my question? You want to drive him nuts too. He's given you nuts for years. Or you can pause after one of these dumb questions, pause, look thoughtful and say, let me get back to you on that. That's a good question. I'll consider that. Of course, you never get back to him. And when he asks you, why didn't you get back to me on that question? You can say, oh, I forgot, sorry. Yeah, I'll get back to you. And you're never going to. And you can see the one thing you don't do is try to answer his ridiculous, stupid question. Your answer won't be good enough, and he'll pepper you with even more questions. His dumb questions lead to more questions. Second, the narc will stall and put you off about decisions. Have you experienced that in your marriage? He just won't make a decision. He wants you to tie yourself in knots waiting for him to make a decision. Because in a marriage, decisions had to be made. Finances, kids, home repairs, all kinds of stuff. Taxes. The narc loves not giving an answer, leaving you twisting in the wind and stressed, waiting for him to respond. The narc will say, I don't know, I need time. Or he'll just ignore you and act like you didn't say anything. This is all a game for him. The narc wants you to get frustrated waiting, to bring the issue up multiple times over and over, and he'll go right to the last minute before giving you a response. Or even better, he won't give you a response at all, and the deadline for the thing just passes. What you can do is this. You ask him, this is like dealing with a child. Ask him one time about an issue. All right. Are we going to meet with our friends? Are we going to go to the, Johnny's concert? Are we going to do this? Are we going to have to do this? Whatever. I'm going to ask you one time about an issue, and you'll give him a deadline. I need to know by noon Friday or by Tuesday at 7 p.m. He doesn't even care about the deadline. He won't even listen to you, but who cares? You give him a reasonable deadline. And literally, you never bring up the issue again. When he plays his stall game, and he will, and misses the deadline, and for sure he's going to do that, say nothing to him. Make a decision, make a plan, and move forward without him. In many cases, you just won't make a decision. If it's something you have to do together, just put it off and who cares? But if you can make a decision on your own and follow through, that's what you do. Oh, he'll be furious. He'll have a fit when you act without his input. But you simply tell him, like you would a child, you chose to miss the deadline, and you gave me no choice. I had to move forward. Tune out his ranting and raving. Do not defend yourself. As you get stronger and more assertive, you'll make more and more decisions on your own. So this is actually preparing you for your new life without him. You're going to be making all the decisions on your own without his input. 3, and here's the one that I think you need to listen to. Of course, other than the other two, which are important too. 3, the narc is nice and mean over and over and over and over again. Nice and then mean. One of the main ways a narc keeps you off balance. He loves to keep you rattled, unsteady by switching from nice to abusive, rapidly in many cases. He'll be nice and loving and caring for half a day. Then suddenly, and for no reason, nothing's changed, he'll turn mean and abusive. Boom, like a light switch. He'll be nice for 30 minutes, and then suddenly turn on you and abuse you. Something triggered him. Could be anything. He'll be nice and decent for 3 days, maybe for a week, and then without warning, change into mean, abusive mode. For half an hour and then switch back, or for a week and then switch back. He wants you off-center, confused, unsure of yourself, unsteady, and stressed out of your mind, wondering what's coming next. His nice and mean act is a main way he trauma bonds you. What do? Don't get sucked into his nice, loving routine. It's totally bogus. Always bogus. It's a setup. Keep your heart and mind away from him. Expect the mean to come because it always does. Focus on his meanness, his abuse. That's who he really is. Work hard to create emotional distance from the narc. You need to build a wall of protection around yourself, and I'm going to help you do that with my materials. I've got 2 ebooks that will help you with Mr. Confusion and help you build this wall of protection. First of all, if you wonder if you're married to a narc, read My Marriage Hurts. That's why I wrote this ebook. It will be definitive. You'll know at the end of this ebook whether you're married to a narc or you're not. And if you're not, I've got a path for you. But if you are, but you still have marriage problems, I got a path. But if you're married to a narc, I got a clear path for you. Mentioned in this ebook. And once you know he's a narc, I want you to read Codependent Hell. This will create emotional distance between you and your narc. It will empower you for the escape and divorce process. It'll break your trauma bond. These ebooks are available only on my website, davideclarkephd.com, Clarke with an E. And I ask you to join our anti-narc warrior team by subscribing to my YouTube channel.